Hello students, welcome to online classes of Semstar Global School. I am Fizza Akhtar and from today we are starting with our writing portion, composition part. It is very interesting, please see it very properly. This is part 1 and in this part we are going to discuss something very important. Can you see the picture and can you identify what is this? Or if you have seen your parents or grandparents writing this. Yes, my dear students, this is none other than your letters. Letter is a very important part of our life. I know this is not so quite relevant these days because of the social media. But we have to revive the lost art of writing letter. We have to bring back to our lives. Letter is an art of writing, but it is lost these days because of the social media and the internet that people use, the instant messaging apps that have been derived. Because of that, the writing skill is getting lost. So I am repeating this again and again that letter writing is an art. Why is letter writing an art? Because it needs great care and attention. A letter carries emotion, passion, information, complaint, request, happiness, and many more. It also demands a clear concept, objective, and conscious to think and write in a proper way. Because of these factors, we call a letter or a letter writing an art. So we have to study about this in detail. What is a letter? Let us see this. In a very simple language, if I can explain you, a letter is a person's written message to another person concerning some common matter. In simple words, if any person writes a message in detail to another person, that becomes a letter. Or I can also explain you this in detail. Letter writing is an important channel of communication between two people who are geographically distant from one another. In earlier times, when the telephone and email were not available, the only means of communication between people was through these letters. Exactly. Letter writing was more prominent during early periods because of the fact that there was no internet connection, there were no telephones or email system. That is why people used to write letters if they were living far off places, if they were distant from each other. That is why we say that letter writing is a skill that has to be developed over a period of time. There are basically two types of letters. One is formal and informal, which we will see it in later part of the video. Why is letter writing important? Let us see some advantages. It provides a permanent record for the future. It can be reread and studied if it is complex. It can be edited and revised. It can have legal value. It is the most important means of written communication. And most importantly, information technology cannot lessen its importance. Letters can be divided into two main broad categories, and that are formal letter and informal letter. What is a formal letter? A formal letter is a letter to a business partner, college, or any other professional. In simple language, these letters are written for official purposes, like letter to principal or companies or editor, bank manager, and so on. And informal letter is a letter to a friend or any family member. In simple language, I can say they are also called friendly letters. We'll see this in the next part, these two types in detail, so don't worry about it. Let us understand the concept of formal and informal through certain pictures. There's a certain way to choose the right kind of language for your purpose. If it is a formal letter, you have to use a formal language. If it is an informal letter, you have to use an informal letter. It depends on your situation. These two places shows two different situations. Left picture shows a playground and the right picture shows a public garden for some public meeting. So my left side image shows an informal situation. Suppose you see a friend at the playground. What you have to do? You have to use an informal language to show how you would have a conversation. And the people whom you talk in informal languages are your friends or your family members, people of your same age, or people whom you know well. The right hand side image shows a formal situation, and formal situation follows certain rules and etiquettes. Etiquettes means your manners and certain disciplines. So suppose I am here for a meeting, and if I meet somebody, I'll greet that person very formally and I'll say, "Good afternoon, sir, madam. It is a pleasure to see you." I will not say hi, hello to that person because we use formal language when we talk to people whom we don't know, or people in position of authority, or people older than we are, or if we want to impress somebody. So that was a basic introduction behind using a formal or an informal language, seeing the situation and the circumstances. Let us see few more situations. Suppose you are speaking to your school principal about some upcoming event. What language will you use, formal or informal? You should use a formal language because you're talking to a person in authority. That means you should be polite and respectful towards that person. The next situation shows, suppose you have gone on a school trip to a museum and you want to ask the tour guide a question. What language will you use, formal or informal? You should use a formal language for the reasons because that guide must be older to you. He is a person in authority. And thirdly, you don't know that person. He's a stranger to you. So you can't talk in a friendly way to that person. And the next picture shows that you have gone campaigning with your friends and family. So if there you want to have a conversation with your friends and family, what language will you use? Formal or informal? Obviously you'll use an informal language because they are your friends and family. So I hope you have understood this much, that where to use formal and informal language. My basic objective behind this video was to make you understand that where to use formal and informal language and the etiquettes of letter writing. That is all for today. I'll continue this in the next part of the video. Till then, keep studying, keep revising. Be safe, everybody. Thank you.